Make Nigeria greater.
One of the newly registered political party, Yes Electoral Solidarity, has adopted Ali Soyode as its flag bearer in forthcoming presidential election. Ali Soyode, the founder of the UK-based Pen Television, emerged as Yes presidential candidate through voice vote at the party national convention held in Abuja over the weekend. While addressing party faithful, Ali Soyode said the Yes government will uphold Nigerian constitution to the letter in the governance.
So as I stand here, our manifesto, our constitution is below the Nigerian constitution. And that's why we said in the Yes Party that we actually want to hold on to the Nigerian constitution as amended 1999. Because whatever it is that every single Nigerian desires is in that constitution. The constitution is the supreme, is above every other party. So, once again, I want to say that the Yes Party is going to work with the Nigerian Constitution until amended fully or as amended 1999, because that tells me what I need to do if elected. That tells us what we need to do when we're in office to represent each and every Nigerian equally, provide peace and justice to every Nigerian.
The chairman of the Yes National Convention, Emmanuel James, presented Ali Soyode as the sole presidential candidate to the party, and members ratified his candidacy.
That is upstanding should be our party flag bearer for the 2019.
In his acceptance speech, Ali Soyode said he will make Nigeria great under his watch.
Presidential candidate under the Yes Party. Congratulations to each and every one of us. Thank you very much for believing in me as a candidate, and I can assure you that we will definitely be known in Nigeria and outside this country as the Yes Party, making Nigeria greater. Yes Party, let's make Nigeria greater.
Speaking with journalists after the convention, Yes presidential flag bearer Ali Soyode said the Yes Party will carry out reform in all critical sectors of Nigeria if voted in power.
Thank you very much. I think first I'm grateful to our members, the electorate, the Yes family, for accepting and nominating and approving that I become a presidential candidate under the party. And as you know, Yes is a new party, so it meant that everything we're doing, we're really rushing through to make sure that we follow all the due process as laid down by INEC. Now the question is, what will we do different from the incumbent or from the government that is in office? Yes, without any doubt, it's not the party that is in office. We're absolutely new. We're coming with ideas. We're coming with creativity. We're coming with innovation. We're answering to the yearning of millions of Nigerians who want something totally different. They're looking for alternative leaders. And we have been tested and proven where we're coming from, either in our own country and in other places that we have trade and work. So in answering that question, to be precise, Nigerians will know that we're bringing completely something totally different, where the rule of law would be followed duly, where the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will be absolutely followed to the fullest. And for me, that is number one. And number two is that the yearning of Nigerians that we have all been crying that either the government in office to listen to the aspiration of millions of Nigerians and provide good roads, good healthcare, good education, where reforms are needed to do it. That is what Nigerians will be getting from us, because we are, without any doubt, totally different from the parties in offices.
Yes National Convention were attended by men and women from various walks of life. From Abuja, Muyiwa Bamdele reporting.
People's Democratic Party has uncovered its plan to hold a transparent, credible, and fair national convention that will produce an acceptable presidential candidate. The convention is scheduled to be held in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, on Saturday. It is said to be of international standard that will be respectful by all the political parties. The National Publicity Secretary of the party, Mr. Kola Ologbodiyan, who spoke with journalists in Abuja, stated that the PDP would prove to the world that the former ruling party was democratic in the lead of its internal affairs. He said, in making reference to the past when presidential aspirants were restricted to nominating agents to representing them during delegates' election, has been burdened as National Working Committee has given them the opportunity to nominate 2 people each into the Accreditation and Electoral Committee respectively. On the contrary, Kola condemns the APC in Akwa Ibom State following their report of misconduct in the governorship primaries.
Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode has rejected results from Tuesday All Progressive Congress primary election. All Progressive Congress in Lagos State on Tuesday night declared Babajide Sanwo-Olu as winner of the gubernatorial primary election held in the state. The chairman of the party in the state, Tunji Balogun, made the declaration at the state headquarters of the party in Ogba Ikeja on Tuesday night. Although the exercise was declared cancelled by the party's National Working Committee, the state chapter went ahead to declare the former commissioner winner. Reacting to the development, Ambode Campaign Organization in the statement on Tuesday night said the governor had not considered any defeat as primary election had yet to hold in Lagos State. In a statement, the organization argued that there were guidelines and procedure which the National Working Committee must follow in conducting a credible poll, which were not followed. Ambode has not considered any defeat as primary election is yet to hold in Lagos State following the guideline. This includes usage of the membership slip and membership card by registered parties members, as well as the adoption of secret ballot system which protect the electorate. The NWC came from Abuja with sufficient ballot paper which have not yet been distributed. As a loyal and responsible party members and a Democrat, Governor Akinwumi Ambode is guided by the process announced by the party and shall wait the new date of the governorship primary election, the statement stated. The Christian Association of Nigeria and the Catalyst for Global Peace and Justice Initiative, a civil society, have said President Muhammadu Buhari must not allow the 2019 campaign and political activities overshadow the rescue of Leah Shoraibu and other Boko Haram captives, noting that Nigerians' October 1st independence was invalid until the victims were rescued. The CAN and CPJ, in a joint briefing in Abuja, said the government must muster all forces at its disposal to ensure that the insurgents did not carry out their threat on Sharibu and other 2 adopted female workers of the international community of the Red Cross, Awa Liman and Elias Nagada. The CPJ convener, Abraham Ayedogbon, who read the statement, said the federal government must not give Nigeria further promise for 2019 when they had failed to deliver on the security of lives and property. Ayedogbon said it is time to wake up, especially with the ultimate place on the life of Shuaibu. I feel as pained and angry and disturbed as a parent of this girl. Our demand is that the government should rise to carry out its constitutional duties. One of the camp clerics, Reverend William Okoye, who represented the camp president, Reverend Shupo Ayokunle, in a brief remark, said the federal government must show more determination and political will to rescue Shuraibu and other Boko Haram adoptees. No fewer than 23 cows have been reportedly killed by thunderstorm in an Ekiti community following a heavy downpour, thereby creating confusion in the community. Definite thunderstorm towards land accompanying torrential rain which lasted several hours in the community. The incident occurred at Okewa Eluju, a farmstead in Ilore Ekiti in the Ijero local government area of Ekiti State, has caused panic in the agrarian community. The owner of the cow, Abdullah Kadri, while narrating the incident to journalists in Ado Ekiti, described the incident as a strange occurrence. Kadri, who is header of Fulani of Ilorin descendants, said, "I went to farm after about 6 hours heavy downpour Monday morning, only to discover that 23 of my cow had died. There was no trace of bodily injury on the dead cow. I wanted to believe it is an act of God, since I did not offend or quarrel anyone." The cow merchant said he was born into the business over 35 years ago, said he had not experienced such before. The regent of the community, High Chief Joseph Alofe, who also spoke on the incident, described Kadiri as a complete gentle and peaceful loving businessman who cannot hurt a fly. The community leader, who also described the incident as strange, called on well-meaning individuals to assist the herders in order to revive his business and get over the losses incurred.
The Zonal Coordinator of Academic Staff Union of Universities, Ibadan Zone, Dr. Ade Adejumo, alleges the federal government is making an attempt to compel students of federal universities to pay a minimum of 350,000 tuition fee. He said it is important for ASU to let the public know that there could be labor crisis in the federal government universities in the country, adding that the proposal led to the breakdown of the 2017/2018 renegotiation of the 2009 FNG ASU agreement. Adejimon says the union has drawn the attention of the Nigerian public to an impending labor crisis in Nigerian universities as a result of insensitivity of the Nigerian government in issuing critical to the survival of the educational system in Nigeria. He lamented that the Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, who was supposed to be an arbiter between the parties, assumed an arrogant attitude that sought to accept the predetermined mindset of the government in the union.